Hey guys, this is gonna be a quick unedited vlog and you'll excuse me, I'm dealing with a new camera here, so I'm not quite sure whether my head is in the shot or just what's going on. I saw something on Facebook and it distressed me as a business owner. Yes, I do have my own business. And it just distressed me in general enough to make this. There's a makeup company, and their name is, I'm going to pull this up on my phone. Well, I don't see their name here. Oh, I don't even know how to pronounce that. But the point is, they put up something on their Facebook that was possibly offensive. They took it down after people made some comments, and then they put it back up. And here's the ad, and I hope y'all can see this. I'm going to hold my phone up to the camera. Let's see here. If you cannot, it's on Upworthy's Facebook page. And if you see right here on the darker side, there's a lady and she's in makeup. And it's, some people are saying it looked like blackface. And the same lady is over here in a more white or lighter makeup. And it says, "Not dreaming of a white Christmas." Well, Upworthy brought this to my attention on Facebook, or everybody's attention on their page on Facebook. And I didn't feel like they meant for it to be blackface as we know it in the United States. Now, let me say this. This is so important. When you have a business, all y'all that have a business out there, or even just as human beings, it's important when you do things, even if maybe it was not meant to be blackface, which I don't think it was, but I think they exercised poor judgment and made an error in judgment. Like, to me, that's just common sense. Like, if I'm putting out an ad, this was in the UK, by the way, which doesn't change it to me. If I'm putting out it, because they still had it over there, so they know, you know. Now, someone on their team should have caught that. If I'm putting out an ad, and I say, I'm putting it out in that same ad you just saw, which I'll put the name of the makeup company right here, so y'all can go look it up if you wish, because I don't know if that shot was clear. But if I'm putting up an ad and I say, hey, wait a minute, that looks kind of suspect, someone might misinterpret that, even if that's what it wasn't meant to be. Get my point here. I'm not complaining about the ad, which to me is wishy-washy, but okay. I'm going to assume they didn't mean to put blackface. I know they're not that stupid. Okay, so I'm going to assume they meant to be artistic in some type of way. But even if they did, they should have known that someone might misinterpret it. And they also should have known if it was being misinterpreted already, because remember, they had to take it off Facebook. Why did they put it back up? And then they put a little note with it, like a little explanation as to why they put it back up. Your main point in business, people, is to get customers and to make a profit. Unless you're somebody like the Red Cross or some charity, if you're in a for-profit business, your main goal is profit. And you don't do things that might turn away some of your potential customers, whether you think it's right or not. Now they have possibly alienated, I don't know, but I'm sure that they possibly alienated some potential customers by making a poor error in judgment. I did not go to school for business. I did, but I stopped. This is just, to me, this is common sense. It reminds me of when Abercrombie and Fitch came out with that shirt. I don't know if y'all know about it, but they came out with a t-shirt and it had two Asian people on it. And it said something like, I forget what it said, but it said something like, it had some Asian people with like laundry baskets or something on it, and they chinked up their eyes, you know, put the little triangle hat on them, and it was like Wong's Chinese Laundry. Two Wongs have to be right, or something like that. And the Asian community got hella offensive, and they pulled them. Like, But some people were like, oh, what's wrong with that? And I'm like, really? It disturbs me that people don't realize what's cute and what's not. You know, this is not 1940 or 1950. You got to be sensitive to people's needs. And if you're in business, not only their needs, but your pockets. They made a snafu. And to me, they're stupid for putting it back up there. They should have pulled that junk immediately. If they saw it was offending people, because that's bad press. Here it is Christmas and you trying to get dollars, which are green, not black or white. So you need to be worried about green, getting dollars. My point is, Abercrombie and this makeup company prove a point. You gotta watch what you do. You gotta be, the best companies make ads that are inclusive to everybody that don't, and excuse me, I'll keep looking up because I'm trying to see if my time's running out. The best companies make ads that are offensive to people, that are inclusive of a big group of people, especially something like makeup, you know, that appeals to a wide variety of people. What's your target market? Females. Drag queens, you know, whatever. I mean, don't alienate black females or females of color. Like, I really don't know what they were thinking. That's my blog. The other thing that I'm going to end by saying is on Upworthy's page on Facebook, a lot of people were saying they didn't find it offensive. And most of the people that were saying that were Caucasian. And I'm like, you wouldn't. Because as a black person, and I'm not saying this to offend anybody, this is just real. As a black person, there are certain things you will never understand if you're not black because you haven't walked that path. And some black people were saying it wasn't offensive either, and those were the ones that were stupid. They're not conscious. They don't have consciousness as a black person. They don't have consciousness of their history. And, you know, like I said, I really don't think they were trying to make it like a minstrel face, black face, like back in the day. But I think because it kind of looked like that, it was stupid on their part to let it run and to take it off and then to put it back on again. It was very dumb. But anyway, I want to end by saying you can understand as a white person if you're an intelligent white person or person of another, you know, ethnic background. You can understand, but a lot of people, that's not a lot of people, because they're not walking in those shoes. When the things black people and my ancestors and even my mother and my grandmother had to go through, like when blackface is shown in whatever respect, like to purposely kick a whole race of people when they're already down and in a disenfranchised state. And I'm talking about, you know, back when blackface was more popular. Like, it just, I don't know. I'm going to get off that side because this could get long. But I'm just going to say, if you have a business, my last point is be careful. Watch what you say, how you advertise, and what you do if you're trying to appeal to a mass group of people. Now, if you're trying to appeal to a niche, okay, it gets a little different. But if your product is something like makeup, or you have a wide service that covers a wide group of people, come on, use your brain. Thanks, you guys. I do have more videos coming because now I have my camera. We good.